we talked to people at the party.
We're back.
With more party.
One more party. And so the party continued, with Reen never getting an opening to talk with the Chancellor.
Oh, man.
With the party in full swing, people began gathering in the center of the garden. He talked to everybody but the literally one person we wanted to.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. To start us off, my sister Alphin will have the first dance.
Reen, get your ass up here. Reen, your ass, get it up here right now. Order from the Crown Prince and the Emperor.
The way I hear it, people all across the Empire have been awaiting this moment for years.
For years? She's making her debut into high society. And I must say, she is very high society.
Like me, she is now 17 years old, and this dance will serve as her debut into high society.
The real fucking question is, why is the Crown Prince introducing her and not the Emperor just standing at the top of the fucking stairs?
Yeah, that's the real question.
Her first dance partner shall be a certain instructor at Thor's Military Academy.
Toa, get up here!
None other than the Ashen Chevalier, Reen Schwarzer.
This is a setup!
Everyone's like, oh!
So then he's the princess's...
They have to. Like, fucking... if he didn't show up to dance with her after the Crown Prince announced that he would, he has to.
I hear he's only the son of a baron, but I suppose it's okay these days.
Bitch, I might be the son... technically, I'm the son of the Chancellor. So... I will murder you.
He seems to carry himself well. Sure enough.
Yeah, there have been rumors going around like wildfire.
It's a huge honor, I guess.
I guess.
Yes.
Jealous.
He shall be the princess's first.
Indeed.
Sounds dirty when you put it that way. Fee?
Classy, guys.
Classy. Toa's jealous. Maltina's jealous.
He was drowning in fame before, and now everyone's talking like him and the princess are already married.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like everyone's reading way too much into this.
Well, to some degree, yes.
However will this play out, I wonder?
I have music.
I suppose this is...
Oh.
To tell the truth, I'm actually already acquainted with Mr. Reen Schwarzer.
She's only 17, but her chest is like 24. I love her. I love like everything about her outfit, though.
He's the older brother of my dearest friend. Allow me to introduce Elise Schwarzer.
Like, we should get you either one of those two outfits. Oh yeah. I thought you loved me here.
I do. Happy birthday.
Okay. Well, you have to wear anything I pick out for you to wear, and I wear anything you pick out for me to wear. Got it? I thought that was the rule. I choose your outfits, you choose mine. Because I'm the one looking at what you're wearing, you're the one looking at what I'm wearing. Like, I have no shame. I'll wear whatever.
Yeah, I know.
I'd wear a damn Speedo and a pink halter top down the road. I don't care. In the winter, I don't care.
In the winter.
Yeah. Get some chapped cheeks. I ain't talking about my face.
No, my God.
She is the student council president at St. Estrella Girls' School.
At least don't know what's going on.
Princess? And she will be making her debut into high society alongside me tonight. Reen will choose which of us he dances with.
Whoa.
You think, but it's a fucking setup.
It's a setup.
Just watch. Reen knows what he's doing.
Whoever he chooses, there will be no hard feelings.
If what I'm remembering is correct, he just schmooves.
Very well played, Princess.
Aw, what an adorable workaround.
She really is something else.
You're a real lifesaver. I will respectfully take both the hand of my sister and her best friend, the princess.
What a cheating piece of shit.
It might be a bit unorthodox, but please, allow us Schwarzer siblings to have the first dance.
What a fucking piece of shit. He's gonna dance with them both. He dances with them both! I'm greedy. I'm taking both Elise and the princess. I'm fucking Green Schwarzer. I can do it. I can do whatever I want. I'm Green Schwarzer. Fucking it's stupid. I love it.
I wonder whose idea this was.
Shut up.
My word. Can one man truly be this lucky?
So, not only do we get to dance with the princess, but we also stop Patrick from dancing with Elise by also dancing with Elise.
Lucky enough to dodge that bullet, you mean?
Yeah, true.
Yes. Had he danced with the princess first, the whole city would be planning their honeymoon by now.
Oh.
However, since he and his sister danced first, that ship has sailed, as it were.
Ah.
Oh, Alfin.
That Ashen Chevalier is certainly quite the man. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, I raised him up.
You can thank Baron Schwarzer for raising him that way.
Freaking Reen just
Now,
cheats.
all you young people here with us, follow their lead and enjoy yourselves. The summer festival's blue moon shines on us this night. I am certain the spirits are especially riled. So
I thought he danced
let
with
us
them both
give them
at
a
the same
show.
time, like a Chad. Like he's gonna marry them both, and they're just gonna have to deal with being fucking double. Aw, Eustace is dancing with Milliam, and he's actually holding her up. Oh, Eustace and Milliam aren't dancing anymore. Patrick got to dance with her.
Oh, he did.
But he didn't have her first dance.
That's what matters.
Yeah, the first dance is like insta marriage. We talked about this.
Yeah, I know.
Now Cedric's dancing with her. That's a little weird. Come on, you can press your chest up against him a little more. She has a crush on him. It's fine. Like again, he's got history with the princess and the leash. She's got to work twice as hard for
so
him.
late.
This fucking asshole.
Rufus. Ah, so good to see you.
The biggest, baddest.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Is that Governor General Rufus?
I didn't know he was coming.
It seems you've stolen the spotlight all to yourself.
Well, yeah, I arrived late. Of course I did.
To tell the truth, I was at a party held by City Hall. I wish to greet His Highness Olivert, Governor Regnitz, Lord Ragnar, and Viscount Arcade before making my way here.
I see.
Thank you for your courtesy.
The night is yet young, and the party has only just begun. Bring out more food and drinks. Please continue to enjoy yourselves, by all means.
I hope this is going to be the episode.
Eustace, come with me. Let us catch up, my dear brother.
I'd rather not. You're an asshole.
Yeah,
Marcus, Elisa, Elliot, and Laura as well. Join us. I'm sure we've much to talk about.
No, you suck.
In that case, I shall call upon Ms. Valestein and Ms. Herschel.
Oh.
Come, allow me to introduce you to the Empress.
What's this about all of a sudden?
I don't know. There's no way we can refuse.
Sure we can. We just be like, sorry, work in the morning. Need a good night's rest.
Why just us, though? Does it have something to do with our families?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
May as well get going then.
I suppose I'll go.
I wonder what they're talking about.
Oh, am I still hungry?
Think we should follow?
Yeah.
Reen!
Oh, Claire!
What's wrong?
Well, this may come as a surprise, but a certain someone would like to speak with you.
You mean
The someone who just left, perhaps?
Understood. I'll be going, everyone.
Yes. Good luck.
try not to be too nervous? Rean? Instructor?
Huh.
Just go straight to the end of the hall, then make a right.
There's the back room.
Yes, let's go.
Greetings. His Majesty is waiting. Please enter. Speak with the Emperor.
Sir Rean Schwarzer has arrived.
Very good. See him in.
These doors are way too big. Let's go. See him in. Very good. Send him in. Toast crunch and all that.
Cinnamon.
Oh no, gameplay recording paused because I entered a live scene. This is a big scene. Yeah, it's a huge, massive, monstrous scene.
I apologize for calling you here like this, Instructor Schwarzer.
No, it's an honor to have an audience with the Emperor.
Damn, these are some nice couches. Can I get one?
Your dances with your sister and Alfin were a sight to behold. Your skills as a lead were just as impressive as the rumors suggested. I'm sure my daughter was very happy.
Well...
I'm only joking.
Or am I?
You've helped out Oliver numerous times. You've rescued Alfin twice, and you saved Cedric's life at the end of the Civil War. My entire family is grateful for everything you and the rest of Class 7 has done. As the Awakener of the Ashen Knight, the very same one my ancestor once piloted, you have saved many lives and averted many crises.
So you knew the truth about Emperor Dreikels?
Yes, indeed, as well as the relationship between the Chancellor and yourself.
You know that, too?
Yes, I figured it out somewhere along the way. When I asked, the Chancellor didn't deny it, so I took that to mean my suspicions were correct. He and I have much in common. Both of us have lost loved ones to the foolish schemes of others.
I've heard about the Chancellor, but Your Majesty?
It happened long ago. Have you perhaps heard anything regarding Olivert's birth mother?
I've heard many things.
I may have heard a rumor once. Apparently she was a commoner, but she passed away tragically.
The two of us enrolled at Thor's in the same year. She was a commoner, but her intelligence, grace, and bright smile were anything but common. We'd fight at times, but eventually we fell in love. Though both of us were young, we became involved with each other. She ended up dropping out of school and returning to her hometown. Then, sometime later, I found out she had given birth to a boy. That boy was Oliver. I was still Crown Prince at the time. I wanted to make her my Empress, but she refused. I was at least able to send one of the Vanders to guard her. My father and the lords of the 4 great houses had been pestering me to get married for years, but I held out hope she'd change her mind. However, when my father fell ill, a group of Jaegers seeking favor with one of the 4 great houses attacked her and Olivert. The eldest son of the Vander family managed to save Olivert, but she lost her life. My father passed on. I had lost her. I welcomed Olivert as the one ray of light left in my life and officially announced he was my son. Shortly thereafter, I married to ensure this tragedy would not repeat itself. She was the daughter of a small noble family working as a maid. Priscilla accepted my courtship despite knowing that my heart still belonged to my first love. Olivert seemed intent on walling himself off from everyone in the palace, but Priscilla was able to get him to open up. He finally accepted me as his father, and when the twins were born, he was just as happy as the rest of us, if not more so. And so that is the messy history of the current imperial family.
I had no idea.
Because nobody talks about it.
But are you sure it's all right to tell me all this?
Sure, why not?
It's no great secret. Most of the larger noble families already know. But my point is this. Both the Chancellor and I lost loved ones. But our sons yet live. Certainly a unique point of commonality, wouldn't you say?
That's true. Is that why you appointed him as Imperial Chancellor?
It's true that I felt an affinity with him. However, the most important factor was his negotiation of the ceasefire with Liberl.
He does good work.
The events of Hamel wounded my heart deeply, but I knew I could not allow them to be made public. He managed to get both the four great houses and Liberl to concede to his terms and put the 100 Days' War to an end. And so rose the first common-born Imperial Chancellor.
Now I understand. But in the 13 years since he became Chancellor, a lot has changed. The nobles have lost power, while he's only gotten stronger. And he's using that power to steer Erebonia in a dangerous direction. With all due respect, I don't think it's right to sit back and let him continue.
I understand your concern. Olivert's as well. Olivert is more concerned for his brother and sister's futures than anyone. In that respect, he sees the Chancellor as a bigger threat than the nobles do.
Indeed.
However, things are not so simple. Regarding myself and the Chancellor, tragedies like Hamel, at times, this nation will make the most tragically foolish decisions. During the War of the Lions, the brothers of the Imperial family spilled each other's blood and pulled the nation into their feud. The history of Erebonia is smeared with blood and alight with flames, more than any other country.
He's right. Deception is an important tool in politics and war, but the thought of killing your own people as an excuse to invade another country.
Yeah, I need to stretch my leg.
As a teacher of history, I'm sure you have your own thoughts on this matter.
And hold it up. Yeah, push it up a bit. A little more. A little more. All right.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's hard for me to sit in this damn chair.
Yeah, I know.
So tell me, do you know the people of Erebonia to have a cruel temperament?
No. The people of Erebonia are sincere and value honor and pride. They think highly of martial skill, but know it is a virtue to use it only when absolutely necessary. The incidents you spoke of, it's almost as though a devil had been whispering in their ear.
And at the end of the game, that line will make sense. Because remember, well...
Precisely. There is something in Erebonia, something which bends people's minds and steers them toward chaos. Perhaps it could be called a curse. One that has been with us since the founding of this nation. If you've read the Black Records, you may have some idea what I speak of.
We should read the Black Records. I have them.
The Black Records?
It would seem the Church is seeking them out. But the original writings are in the Imperial family's possession. Only those who succeed the throne are permitted to read them. They are records of the truth of this nation's history, and a prophecy of its future. An inevitable future, no doubt. I'm certain any attempts to avoid it will only cause things to become further warped and twisted. That is one of the reasons I am not putting a stop to the Chancellor's actions.
Sure, I don't know all the details, but both the Chancellor and His Majesty understand the situation fully. Yet they...
And so, I plan to not avert my eyes and watch to the end.
Yeah.
Huh?
Our Emperor's not the greatest.
As the ruler of Erebonia, the empire mired in darkness and founded under a curse, I shall watch my sons, the Crimson Wings, the new light of the nobility, and Class 7, both old and new, to see if any of them can overcome the iron will of the Chancellor and light the way to a new path for this nation.
I promise to give everything I have to find this new path.
Good, because even though I'm the Emperor, I ain't doing shit to help.
Like, what the hell?
I don't know.
Not just as a member of Class 7, but on behalf of Thor's Military Academy and all its students and graduates.
You're aware that would include both myself and the Chancellor, yes? But all the same, well said.
So yeah, that's a super big scene. That taught us a lot. But
Emperor sucks dick.
I wouldn't
That's
say
all
he
I
sucks
found out.
dick, but he does suck.
Welcome back. I'm not sure what you two spoke about, but I trust it was well worth the time.
Yes and no.
Nah.
Yes, most definitely.
He taught me everything I need to know about how worthless he is.
Precisely. There is something in Erebonia, something which bends people's minds and steers them toward chaos.
Reen.
It's nothing. Major, can I ask you something?
Have you heard of any curses lately?
Finished with your chat?
Evil.
Super.
Your Excellency.
It would appear you want no need to speak with me about something. I can't take too much time out of my schedule, but I have a room prepared. Shall we?
Yes, let's go.
I think we're still in the blocked scene, too. Because it didn't say gameplay recording resumed.
Right.
Like, and yeah, if this got out normally...
Where are you headed, Ash?
I gotta take a piss. Wanna join me?
I think I'll pass.
This doesn't look like the way to the bathroom.
But let me say this. Don't so much as think about sneaking out.
Huh?
I admit it's a bit nerve-wracking, but this truly is a special event. We should all enjoy it together as Class 7.
Who would have guessed the pretty boy was just as big of a nag as that wild filly? Maybe somewhere along the line, I'll let those guys get to me.
Oh, is something the matter, sir?
Oh, yeah, I was just on my way back from the bathroom, but I noticed something strange.
Something strange, sir?
Yeah, it's just around the corner here.
I believe this will be the first time since, of course, that day 14 years ago.
His Majesty told me. General Craig, too.
So I've heard. His Majesty knows the truth of my circumstances. More or less. Craig and Van Dyke, on the other hand, only know the facts that float on the surface. They remain in the dark as to what truly happened to Brigadier General Gileath Osborne.
Then will you tell me? What happened 14 years ago? Why did you leave me? Why did you leave your son? Why did you become a completely different person? You trampled over everything in your way, robbed the people of their pride and independence, and planted the seeds of the Civil War. After what you did to Jirai, you annexed Crossbelt and North Ambria. And now, you're planning a war with Calvard. At the same time, you're working with the Black Workshop and trying to bring all the darkest parts of the world toward the surface. What are you... No. Why are you doing this?
It sounds as though you've figured a great many things out on your own. First, allow me to commend you for not being consumed by your false hero's title. Very well. I shall start with your first question. After I lost Kasha, I left you in Ymir, and 3 months later His Majesty bid me investigate the Hamel incident. Afterward, I went to negotiate with the Queen of Liberl. The Queen agonized over the decision, but I knew she wanted peace as soon as possible. Eventually, she agreed to the terms of the ceasefire. The noble officers behind everything, led by Lecter's father, were given the death penalty, and the 4 great houses were put in check, all in a single month. In recognition of my accomplishment, His Majesty appointed me Chancellor. I'm grateful to Teo. He accepted my request not to reveal anything to you. But at the same time, it meant I had to sever my ties to both you and him. As a revolutionary, taking on the 4 great houses, I needed to be on my own. I couldn't have anything holding me back.
So her name was Kasia, the woman who gave birth to me.
Once I became Chancellor, I crushed those who opposed me, expanded our railway network, and garnered even more power. Behind the scenes, I also made deals with Ouroboros and joined forces with the Black Workshop. After the incident in Liberl, I cut ties with the Snakes and robbed them of the Black Workshop's loyalty.
That's Lube in the left.
Then, 2 years ago, I used Rufus to fell the Noble Alliance from within. And ultimately, I stole Ouroboros' phantasmal blaze plan.
What even is the Phantasmal Blaze plan? And what are you planning to do with it?
By this point, it's safe to say Ouroboros' goal is no different from their gospel plan in Liberl. The acquisition of Adios' treasures, the Septarian. In Crossbell, they used the false phantasm to awaken the blaze in Erebonia. But the prize they seek is more than simply that blaze.
Oh, scratchy. Oh, the scratchy's back.
This dark land once housed 2 treasures. The clash between the 2 of them resulted in the creation of the Great One. All the people, things, and history of Erebonia are inexorably entangled in its blessings and its curse. I'm sure you've been able to deduce that much from certain historical documents you've been reading.
What are you?
I know you've got the Black Record.
Pardon me, Your Excellency. The Emperor is calling for you.
Understood. That shall be all for now.
I'll have to Google whether or not we should read the Black Records before we play the 4th game or not. Because I have a copy of them over there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah?
Wait! We're not done yet!
No, we're done.
There's so much more I need to ask! How did you survive being shot through the heart? Are you the same as the Jaeger King, the Steel Maiden, and Siegfried? Or does it have something to do with the scar on my chest and this power I have?
So many questions, not enough answers.
14 years ago, when we were attacked, your heart was punctured by debris. Kasia, your mother, she begged me to save you. So, I made the decision to give my heart to my son. That is the reason Crow Armbrush shot to my chest did not find its mark. I'll leave the rest for you to figure out. It's the same riddle I've given to the Ironbloods.
How is he alive with no heart? That's the real stuff.
Major, escort him back to the venue. Our gallant hero seems a bit disoriented at the moment.
Fuck you.
Yeah, he's the biggest, baddest. Yeah, I don't know if we beat him or not. Ash the Butler looking kind of good.
Oh.
Yeah.
A resin gun that fires gunpowder bullets? Can't be found by metal detectors. Everything falling into place like this is way too convenient. I don't like it.
So that's the gun he took off of one of the Calvardian agents. Can't be found by the metal detectors. So
Well, I guess beggars can't be choosers.
So he brought this into the Emperor's house, the party. What do you think is going to happen?
I know His Excellency isn't a normal person, but I believe somewhere deep down he still cares for you.
I don't know about that now. Huh? How can he care for me? He's literally heartless.
Myself, Lecter, Milliam, likely even Rufus as well. His Excellency has personally lent his help to each of us.
Yeah, to further his own ambition.
It's possible he thought of us as a replacement for you.
No.
Thank you.
I mean, maybe...
I'll try to sort through all this. somehow.
Maybe back when he first established the Ironbloods and first recruited them. But as time went on, he became more and more less.
Reen! Instructor Reen!
I heard His Majesty called you in to speak with him?
Chancellor Osborne as well.
You spoke with both of them?
You're looking a little bit green around the gills there.
She's right. What happened?
I can't talk about it just yet. All I can say is that nothing is over yet. And something's about to begin. Once this party's over, can we all get together and talk?
Yes, of course. I think I can better explain what's going on behind the scenes now.
If time permits, I'll tell you all about my circumstances too.
We can come too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We're all in the same boat at this point.
You too, Toa. Of course. I'll be there.
Where's Ash?
Where's Ash?
Huh?
I don't see him anywhere nearby.
Wasn't he talking with you earlier, Kurt?
Yes, he said he needed to use the restroom. Though that was some time ago.
Is it happening?
Lecter! Claire!
So that's how the Orphan of Hammel's gonna be used, huh?
Ash is a third survivor. He's going to be used as a sacrifice to the darkness.
Oh no.
Oh, you have no idea. Let's watch.
Claire! Milliam! With me!
Let's follow them.
Oh, where is everyone headed?
What's going on? We don't know. We're just girls.
Did something happen?
Please wait here. I'll go ask.
He certainly doesn't change.
But that's what makes him him. He's a warrior with an iron will, ready to put his life on the line. It's comforting to know such a person is our leader.
Well, well. It would appear you're already fitting in as a member of the group.
Prince Cedric, the 5th Ironblood. One of the Chancellor's special children. That's bad. That's incredibly not good. Milliam, Lecter, Claire, Rufus, and now Crown Prince Cedric. All under the Chancellor's rule. But this scene is a spectacular scene.
I plan to make this announcement during the summer festival.
I can't imagine it will be easy. But knowing you, you're already well prepared.
You're too kind.
Pardon the intrusion.
You are...
Ash Carbide of Thor's Branch Campus, Class 7. The 3rd survivor of Hamel. What have you come here for?
Hamel. So it comes back to that yet again.
Yep.
My left eye's aching real bad. Been that way since I was a kid. That scene is burned into it. Even years later, when I was taking care of my mom, I kept hearing the voice. Kill the Vile One. Kill the Vile One. The Jaegers that attacked the town were slaughtered. You executed all the masterminds. Hammel's name was wiped off the map. You're the one who let this happen, Emperor. Maybe the Queen of Liberl is just as guilty for keeping quiet. Or maybe the other two, for running away and leaving me for dead.
That would be Joshua and Luve.
Or even that Scarecrow guy, the son of the mastermind. Hey, tell me. Who do I gotta kill to get rid of all this pain?
The curse. Yes. This is the sacrifice from the prophecy. It is only fitting it be me, but don't aim for my heart. That won't do you any good. Aim here. It would be your best chance of killing me, if there is any chance at all.
Ash, was it? It won't work on him. He's no human. I have my doubts he's even capable of dying.
Your Majesty.
I don't want this young man's actions to be wasted.
What?
Ash, I am the one responsible for Hammel. Let your years of suffering end with me.
Why the hell would you...
Give that man a raise.
What?
Emperor Pow Pow.
Fucking useless.
He needs medical attention.
I mean, he used his life for something. He's dead now.
Luxorius Medicurium.
The Vern Company.
Father! The princess!
Be strong, Your Highness.
Both of them.
Oh, get the medics!
Oh, dear me. I'm too royal
He's
for
lost
this.
too much blood! Be careful moving him!
Imperial Defense Force couldn't take down one fucking child.
Is he the one responsible?
Yes. Unfortunately.
I thought we'd captured all the Calvardian agents. Is there a chance he was one of them?
A Vern Company gun made with resin parts. It would not have been found by a metal detector. Unfortunately. I cannot deny the possibility.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the end of Chapter 4.
God dang it. Why didn't he say anything to us?
Ash?
Yeah.
Because he was planning on killing the fucking Emperor. Who would believe him that he's hearing ghost voices of the dead? Plus, Hammel is not allowed to be spoken about. It is Imperial law and will give you the death penalty. Can't speak about Hammel. It is the nation's most closely guarded secret. Even speaking of it without like 10 levels of clearance is dead. Now gameplay recording is resumed. Because they can't have us see all that. That's a whole lot of story there. What do you think?